Okay, I'm not joking when I say this. Who let Mundo get this fucking strong, okay? I've won 7 games in a row on this guy in Gold Elo, okay? Now, hear me out. I know you heard Gold Elo and you're already clicking out of this video, but hear me out. What you're about to watch is the most entertaining content you ever watch in League of Legends ever. You want to know why? Because this is literally Frankenstein running to Caitlyn's, running to hot girls. Hope they're over 18. Running to hot girls and absolutely terrorizing them, literally eating them up. Oh, you put me to 1 HP? Let me press my R button and then let me regenerate literally every single 1 HP of my health. And I'm back to full health again. That is how strong this Mundo guy is. And I promise you're going to have a laugh. You're going to have a laugh watching this guy in Gold Elo. Now, little bit of context, I'm not going to be in Gold Elo forever, okay? We're on the road to Challenger rank. We're on the road to rank #1. Now, you could either come with me or you could stay over there. But all I know is that we're going to get there. Our community, our people here, myself, we're going to get there and we're documenting every single milestone on the way to Challenger. Now, I've only been playing for 4 months and we're already Gold 2. Like, are you kidding me? Does that not give you the impression that this is a Challenger body? Okay. Now, at 13, I reached like top 500 on Overwatch. So I know for a fact my blood is in the ranks of the top 100 in Challenger in League of Legends. Time will only prove it, okay? So, let me show you a gameplay right here. I went 10-0 on Dr. Mundo in Gold Elo as jungle, by the way. Not top lane. Not the top lane. Jungle Mundo, okay? So let's take our shirts off and let's watch the video. Now, as always, I like to call this the Elite Invade. Why do I like to call this the Elite Invade? Because that's my username. It's my gamer tag. And it's also worked every single time I played a match in League of Legends. I don't think this has failed me once. And I've played a lot of matches. Believe me, I played around. And I'm not sure how many matches I played, but I played a lot of matches, okay? And this has failed me maybe once or twice, but it works 99% of the time, 1% of the time, okay? Now, as we can see right here, we're on this bush. Now, these Varus and Eagle, they're smelling something, but I don't know what they're smelling. But they're standing right here for some reason. There's 4 of us here. I'm like, okay, are these guys going to step up or not? Nope, they're not. So I said, let's go in. Let's try to get the Nico. Unfortunately, we split the targets up. Nico got a triple root, and we couldn't do anything. But that's okay, because we still showed our dominance as Dr. Mundo for what is about to come, the massacre that is about to explode on these guys' faces and screens. So as we went down to the red side, I knew that Warwick, the enemy jungler, saw that I was there and he would try to invade my red side. So what do I do here? I go over to my red side and hey, what do you know? Warwick, Mr. Warwick trying to steal my red. Now, I'm pretty confident I can win this smite fight here, but I'm also picking my teammates to see if they can move. Unfortunately, my top laner couldn't move, my mid laner couldn't move. So this is just a 1v1 scenario. I hit a Q on the Warwick, okay? 800 HP on the red buff, 700. Q smite, boom. I'm level 2, he's level 1. He tries to all in here. Q him. I know he's 1 HP, 1 auto is all I need. Flash and auto just to secure the kill. And boom, we're already an advantage that we just made the Warwick literally homeless. Like, you may as well just go and live by the McDonald's street, okay? So that's the early game 1 already, okay? Just based off mechanical skill, information, knowledge about the Machamp. And we're already at a huge, huge advantage here in the early game for what's about to come later on. So as you know, Mundo's clear is exceptionally fast. Like, it's actually ridiculous how this guy can be this tanky and clear this fast and do so much damage later on in the late. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm sure you guys seen the Aloysius, I think that's how you say his name, Aloysius build, where he just one-shots people in the enemy nexus, in the enemy fountain. Like, he literally walks up to the enemy fountain and one-shots the Lux, one-shots the Action, and doesn't give a fuck. He just rearranges his tie after his ultimate, and boom, there you go. So, I've been playing Mundo for a while now. He's probably one of my favorite champions. I like Nocturne, Zinza, all that type of stuff, but Mundo by far is my favorite champion, by far. It's because you can walk around, you know? Just walk around and just Q people, auto people. So as you can see, Warwick only cleared 3 of his camps on the top side, and he's trying to make his way to the bottom side here to get the crab. But my clear is just so strong that I get there first, obviously. And I'm already 3 camps ahead of this guy once I finish this grab. Now, the Warwick makes a very grave mistake here trying to start this Drake, okay? Reason being is I am so much stronger than him. Our team is so much stronger than the enemy team. And he flashes onto our Mel. I said, okay, goodbye. Leave the Drake with me. Various flashes over the wall. I killed the Nico. Aurelian Soul is in our jungle for some weird reason. He's trying to kill our Sona. Buddy, you're not flying out of this one alive. So we get a double kill there off of our Qs. Varys is stepping up here because he's cocky motherfucker. Warwick also steps up. I said, I don't want your fear, my baby boy. I kill him straight in the face, and boom, they walk away. Okay? Now, fortunately for us, we have a Mel. Now, Mel is actually disgusting. Okay? You see what she just did? She just sprinkled on them and then called the fucking horn and just deleted both. I mean, what the fuck was that? So, just because we have a Mel and Dr. Mundo on our team, we secured the Drake. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we already have the Aurelian Soul pinging the Warwick. Joke with this. So at this point, I see the Warwick trying to dive my top laner. Okay, now Set is literally 1 HP. I'm making my way over there. Can this camera stop moving by itself? I make my way over there. Okay, he doesn't see me yet. I stab him in the face. I'm level 6. He's level 5. I'm absolutely one-shotting this guy. Set comes in for some weird reason. He gets eaten up by the Warwick. Aurelian Soul tries to chow me. And I'm like, what is this guy thinking? I still didn't use my ultimate yet. Boom. 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 Mind you, I have 2 Giants belts. I'm 5-0 and 2 assists. This guy tries and chows me with 2 amplifying tomes. I mean, could a guy be any more fucking stupid? Do my grubs, and I'm making my way to the grubs, knowing that even if Warwick chows me, even when I'm at half HP, I still have my ulti, and I think I still kill him. That is how far ahead I am. So I go ahead and start the grubs here. Ilawe and Warwick moving up. Set sketching the top wave. Mel is moving here. See the Ilawe, I'm just trying to dance with her, trying to play with her. You know, she wants these grubbies. I'm not going to let her get it. Okay. Warwick jumps onto me for some real reason. That was a mistake because I have my passive. He tries to fear me. It doesn't work. Aurelian Soul flags in here. OTs. I get hit. Guess what? Press my R. Flash. But you're not killing the Dr. Mundo when he's ulti. Set comes in with the flank. Fortunately, couldn't find anything there. As the Ilawe is just a stupid champ. Gets a nice W though. And at this point, I just disengage. I say, let him have it. Let him have the grubs. Because we're going to have the Nexus. How do I know we're going to have the Nexus? Well, just look at the CS difference. I mean, 58 CS versus 36 CS. I have 5 kills. I already have my item at 10 minutes in the game. Like, come on. If you let Dr. Mundo get this far ahead in the early game, you're cooked. Might as well just FF. I'm not kidding. FF whenever you get the chance. I'm not joking. Nico tries to make a nice play here. Unfortunately for her, I have my Qs, and I just Q the fuck out of her. Okay? It's Q number 2 onto her. Now they're scared as hell here. Q the Aurelian Soul. He's like, oh shit. Ooh, kill him again. He flies over the wall. Fortunately for Nico, we have a Mel again. And she calls the horn. And that's Melfrey. Infected bone, soul, everything, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Just folklore and everything. This is Dr. This is League of Legends. Now, our Mel gets caught here in the mid lane by the Warwick. He gets a pretty big shutdown. Drake is spawning here soon. The bot lane is pretty low. Our bot lane is also pretty low. He's going to go ahead and just dive. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. But fortunately for us, it is a Warwick player, so you know how they are. They're like little monkeys, and they just dive under the tower with 2 people and give us a free kill, basically. So, good on the Warwick. I see the Aurelian Soul here. I don't know why he's flying that side. I kill him straight in the face. I smite him. E. Look at that damage, baby. Heart steal. Pop my ulti here just in case. And he's literally trying to stat check a Dr. Mundo that's level 9, 6-0 with the heart steal. Come on. You're never going to get that. I say, go ahead, let's start the Drake. But I see the Varys making my way. Miss my Q, unfortunately. Get a heart steal proc. Look at that damage, bro. I probably could have killed him with 1 more auto, but I probably would have died. So now you see the Warwick coming over here. He's a very speedy guy. But what he doesn't know I have is the absolute juice. I mean, he tries to fear me. I absolutely juke the crap out of him. Sona stuns him. Jinx goes ahead and deletes him. And I get the kill. And then Aurelian Soul tags Dr. Mundo, has a 590 gold bounty. We're 7-0 and 2 assists at 13 minutes in the game. I mean, FF. Please, FF. Let me explain the reason why I think Dr. Mundo is just so good in these lower elos. Okay, if you're gold, if you're platinum, Even if you're challenger, I think once we get up there, I think this champ is just so ridiculously broken if you know how to play him well and if the enemy comp allows Dr. Mundo. Okay, you never want to blind pick Dr. Mundo, I don't think. I've done it a lot of times, and sometimes you go against the likes of Vayne, you go against the likes of Draven, you go against the likes of Senna. Senna is another big one. You go against the likes of Fiora. You go against the likes of Fiora. Those are the laners you got to be careful of. But if they pick squishy champions like they did here, Varus, Nico, Aurelion Sol, like this is just a draft diff from the start. Because Dr. Mundo, he can just literally walk up to people under their tower, pop the OT, and he doesn't give a fuck. He goes where he pleases. That is literally his tagline. That Q slope is so important. You want to hit your Qs every single time you land them. If you don't hit your Qs, you're not a good Dr. Mundo. You're not going to win games. You're not a Frankenstein at heart. Okay, now I am a Frankenstein at heart because I hit all my Qs. I don't miss one single Q. Nico flashes OT. They think they got us, right? Well, here he comes. Here comes the Dr. Mundo. Miss my Q. I'm not a Mundo at heart. Flash. Pretty bad flash for me, to be honest. I shouldn't have flashed there, but, you know, that's gold elo for you. Unfortunately, we do not get the Varus, but what's about to transpire here is we're going to get this mid tower. Very wise choice, or else Dr. Mundo would dive Varus there, absolutely demolish. It's a fact. Now, we're 17 minutes into the game. I'm looking for a mid gank here, possibly. I am 7-0. I have 2 items. Let's examine these items for a second here. I am literally the strongest person on the map. The only possible other stronger member is probably the Aurelion Sol with 2 items. But even then, he cannot compete with the Dr. Mundo that is 7-0, has a Heartsteel, has a Demon's Plate, and Swifties with a Herald in his pocket. So what do I want to do? I want to skip my grump, I want to skip my top side, and just fight. So I see the Warwick on Vision, I see the Aurelion Sol here. They don't have a mid tower, so I know that this is a free, easy kill on the Warwick or the Aurelion Sol if the Warwick tries to help or if the Aurelion Sol messes up his run, okay? Now, at this point, I am so fast. I am so speedy because of the Demon's Plate and the Swifties I have. Unfortunately, Aurelion Sol does get a chunk here, but it doesn't matter because I still have my R button. Warwick steps up to the meltings. He can one-shot her. Absolutely false, my boy. She does the horn again. I go in, Q his ass, slow him. And look at this damage on Aurelion Sol. I missed my Q. Look at that E damage with the Heartsteel proc, with the autos, with the Q. I literally took off 70% of his HP. By 2 autos, 1 E, and 1 Q. What is this champ? What is this champ? Aurelion Sol still pinging. Dr. Mundo has a 700 gold bounty. Now, this guy is absolutely petrified of Dr. Mundo at this point in time, okay? He's literally trying to get as much vision as he can. He's cautiously trying to see, where is the Dr. Mundo? Where could he possibly be? He goes and tries to make a gank here. He's a level 11 on a level 13 set. Can he kill him? Nope. Set is a bit of a vegan, so he runs away, which I don't think is a smart move because maybe it is because he doesn't have ultimate, whatever. At this point, we're on the Drake. They decide to give the Drake because they know we're just so much stronger than them. At this point, it's GG. Like, what are you going to do against a Dr. Mundo that's level 12, 700 gold bounty? I mean, what? And Nico standing on Vision here. He doesn't know. But guess what? I do. So I literally walk up to Nico, walk up to Varus. She tries to ult, she gets the ult off. I one-shot her. Varus, look at this. You literally walk up. Oh my god. Triple kill for the Jinx. I mean, guys, what is this champion? If you get ahead, there's literally no counter because you literally walk up straight to their faces and you kill every single one of them. Now, this Lightweight thinks she's a hero. She's going to try to make a play. Gets absolutely one tap. And we still have the Herald, so we just knock it in. It is 19 minutes. We already have the tier 3. Excuse me, it is 20 minutes and we already have their bot inhibitor. What is this champion? And we're pressuring their Nexus at 20 minutes without Baron, without Soul, without anything. What is this champion? Now, let me show you why this guy is actually so broken. By guy, I mean Dr. Mundo, okay? I see Lightweight stepping up for this mid turret here. I say, you're not going to get that. E, the minion, clear basically the entire wave. She E's me. Whatever that ability is, takes literally every single one of my health, okay? Now at this point, a normal jungler would back off and just farm, try to regain some health, try to get some gold, and back, right? No, but we're Dr. Mundo. We're level 14. We have 2 items. What do I do here? I walk up. I walk up. I press R, one shot the Ilawe, Rin Soul ults, Sona flashes. I'm already back at full health. These guys are 1 HP based off the trades, and I'm still trying to engage. Like, these guys are literally shitting their pants. They don't know what to do because they literally cannot kill the Dr. Mundo. They're about to die because we have our strongest members, Jinx, Mel, and Dr. Mundo, staring straight in their faces. And this is an absolute mess. Ilawe steps up. I absolutely just one-shot her with the briefcase. Varus, I don't know what this guy is thinking. Pops ulti, cue him straight in his face. One-shot him with the E again. Nico comes in, gets one-shotted, gets a nice ulti, but guess what? I am the Dr. Mundo. I am not dying to a Nico ult, my friend. Warwick, I straight up just dive him in the tower. I mean, you should not be able to dive a Warwick inside his Nexus. I mean, what the hell is this? The AFF, 10-0 and 10 assists. 700 gold bounty. I had so much gold in my pocket that I probably could have went home and bought like 5 more. Guys, this champion is absolutely ridiculous. If you're not abusing this champion right now, you're missing out on free elo. Okay, and I'm going to continue to abuse this champion because I'm just winning every single match. My win rate with this guy is like 60%, something crazy like that. We're getting to Challenger here, boys. Okay, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like these, just let me know. I'll continue making them. I'll continue whipping these up. And like I said, we're getting to Challenger, so hit that subscribe button, follow on the journey out. Peace out. Peace out, guys.